The spotlight is set, the dancing shoes have been polished, and the music is starting to ramp up. And today, 4 drivers will be crowned on the dance floor. Welcome to the 43rd Annual Speedway Motors IMCA Super Nationals, fueled by Casey's. I'm Blake Walker. He's Ben Deathridge here in the JE Pistons Manly Performance Studio. It is Dance Day here in Boone, Iowa for the Super Nationals. It is going to be a fun day of racing. Ben, a long week, but we finally made it.
Championship Saturday, kind of a bittersweet moment when all things kind of come to an end. You know, I know we've still got some spots to figure out who's going to be starting where and who's going to get in the big dances, but it's a sign that we're narrowing things down. If it's not a championship race, it's an elimination race kind of in our first half of our program.
We had a lot of action last night. We're going to start out with the modifieds. They had 2 A features last night. Let's take a look from A1 from what we saw from our modifieds.
Saturday night, get those hands in the air. Here we go. The green flag is waving, and we're underway for 25.
It'll be Drew Jansen from the Hamilton side, front row starting spot, leading up down to turns 1 and 2. He'll go top shelf down in that first set of turns.
Now Jeff Ikey going to clear the 5 of Madrid into the number 5 spot.
Ikey now is marching through traffic. He is up into the third spot. Now he's going around. Jeff Ikey around in 2.
Oh, man. Down the front straightaway. Here we go.
3-car battle for this runner-up spot. But Jerry, there are a couple guys moving through traffic right now. Ooh, gonna put him off up there. Look at that move by Madrid from the top of Raby to the inside of Walensky. He'll put that 5CM up into the 2 spot.
What he can do, he could have a chance to roll from the outside row tomorrow night. Drew Jansen from Pella, Iowa. Zach Madrid from Boone. Connor Walensky, Seymour, Wisconsin. And Jacob Hobscheid, Blacksmith, Nebraska. Unofficially, right now, your top 4.
Come on, Boone, put your hand together for Drew Jansen. Yes, sir.
A great first modified feature. A couple guys lock in.
Yes, obviously Jansen, Madrid. Walensky was, but unfortunately there was a spec head infraction. He was disqualified, so that moved up Jacob Hobscheid in the Timmy Martian current number 12 seed to 3rd. And Colin Hibden, after that wild and crazy crash on Thursday, is a plus 24 to get that 4th and final spot.
We had another race. Our modified A feature number 2. Here's the highlights.
25 laps, here we go! Green's up and we're underway!
All-star Tom Berry Jr. good start in 11X. He'll surge into the early lead. Leapman free wide behind him momentarily for the runner-up spot.
Down the back straightaway. Below. No, maybe I'll put some speakers in here so we can guess, so they can hear us. Or wait.
Oh, look at Zippy D. Oh, big drive down and trouble in 3. I think they're hooked together.
Down the front straightaway, green flag back out. Tom Berry Jr. hustling there. You gotta wonder, that was a long time to sit. Racetrack has changed. Everything gonna work down the back straightaway. Twin checkers coming. Tom Berry Jr. Second will go to the 88 of Josh Long, Zane DeBilbis, and Shane DeMay. Your top 4.
And about to climb out of the car, dominating Tom Berry Jr. Just dominant.
Really, really dominant, as Wade would say. And it locked in a couple more guys.
Yeah, Tom Berry Jr., he gets locked in. He was the 2022 winner of this event. Josh Long from Wisconsin was the runner-up. Zane DeVilbus bouncing back after that carburetor disqualification infraction on Thursday, finishes 3rd. Shane DeMay finishes 4th. I mean, there you are. There's our 8 guys. We don't know where they're going to start quite yet.
Yes.
They have the putt off later today, but it's a pretty formidable top 8 there.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be fun to see how the putting goes on the putting greens earlier today. We have a driver down in the pits with us. Jeremy Mills joins us. Jeremy, happy Saturday, man. Obviously, a lot going on today. What are your thoughts going into this final day?
I don't know. It's a pretty good day. We just had a steering issue we fought last night in the All-Star race, so we're trying to get that taken care of. I think we got it figured out, and just try to keep it a normal day at Boone Speedway as I've been used to here this year, and just not overthink things.
Jeremy, you won one of the Napa Auto Parts Double Down Prelude events on Saturday. Track champion here, national contender. This will be your 10th career dance. You were runner-up in 1999. You were 8th last year. You know what it takes to make the big dance, obviously, but you know how to run up front and in the top 10 as well.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate here over the years, and you know, I've had a great year here this year, and we're just gonna keep this Brand X hot rod going in the right direction, I hope, and you know, like I said, not overthink things, and just try to keep it as normal Saturday night as Boone Speedway as we've been used to all year, and we've got a lot of good competition here, a lot of really fast cars, and just try to remember that we got a fast car too, and it's 40 laps, and just try to be there at the end.
Former national champion in the Sunoco IMCA Hobby Stocks 1998, but to win this deal with that'd be the top of everything of your career, or how would it rate?
Yeah, it'd be right up there. I mean, we've had a lot of really good moments. Been very fortunate over the years, thanks to the Lord, and we'll just yeah, it would definitely be up there. It's one that got away in 1999, and been trying to get it back ever since, but it's a lot out of your control here. More than a weekly show, but we'll just keep plugging away and see what we can do.
Jeremy, we appreciate your time. We wish you the best of luck today.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Jeremy Mills, joining us down in the pits. We also had stock car action on the racetrack last night, 2 A features as well. Let's go to the highlights from our first A feature last night for the stock cars.
Caution light has blinked out. 25 laps the distance. Graham and Van Horn will bring the field to life this time. Off of turn number 4, we're looking for 4 to go dancing tomorrow night.
Down into turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be right in there. Graham going to the top of the racetrack. Cross it on over. Here comes Van Horn, RMJ, and Brett Berry. Runs in the 71D, calling this one short. Didn't even make the starter stand.
Slowly picking people off as he races the low side around traffic. He's trying to become the first guy to lead this one that doesn't have a triple X on the side of his car. He'll have to wait another lap as Graham held off Stone that time by 17 one-thousandths of a second, 9 laps down.
Off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Paul Stone, your new race leader. Down to the bottom of the racetrack. Battle is off of turn number 4. They're 3 wide down the front straightaway. It'll be Graham, Van Horn, and there. Look out, your leader's around. Leader got into the lap car. We are yellow. We are yellow.
Wow. Turn of events. Tough break for Paul Stone.
They get down into turn number 1. Sharapata, the 30 car.
Oh, just cuts down. It was Sharapata.
That is not a lap car holding their line. Gonna have a huge smile. Weston Abbey. Oh, mama. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. I didn't even realize that Weston Abbey started dead last.
Dead last, 3 wide now with 2 others for the final 2 transfer spots. They're going to go 3 deep down into 1 and 2. They'll head down into 1 and 2. It is McBurney, Smith, then Van Horn, Abbey, Charneski. 3 wide down the back straightaway. 1 final time, Jerry.
Into 3 off of 4. Down the front straightaway. Jake McBurney, Smith, Van Horn, and Charneski. Weston Abbey.
What an incredible 24 hours it's been for this guy. Come on, folks, put your hands together for Jake McBurney.
Really cool stuff for Jake McBurney, but heartbreak for Paul Stone, and then we obviously transferred a couple more in.
Yeah, McBurney had a heartbreak the night before with a questionable driving call. While he was leading, he had to pull in the infield and saw his ticket go up in flames, essentially. But he rebounded nicely later that night with the B&B All-Star Invitational win and then continued that hot streak. He obviously won, bringing with him David Smith, who went a +8. 200th win was earlier, well, not this month of August, or not this month of September, but in early August. Cole Charneski, he's a double locked-in dancer. He goes +8. Weston Abbey, though, a +26 because Dusty Van Horn, a shock infraction, DQ'd. So going from dead last to the final spot to get you locked into the dance. Weston Abbey from Texas, able to punch his ticket in.
Really cool stuff. We had our second A feature of the night for stock cars. Let's take a look at the highlights.
This one, green flag is out, and here we go.
Field works down the front straightaway. That first set of turns, you will find Folger on the inside. Shafroth now in that 6th spot. Look, contact perhaps with McDougal. Whoa, look how Oliver goes around in 3. He just spun right there in the middle of turn number 3 entry.
Products, watch the orange 05.
Oh, he hit the brake.
Ooh, yeah, that's exactly what happened. He had to check up for Solom. Now look at Damon Murdy. Oh, doctor. Here we go, the Bobcats coming.
3 wide now for the race lead off on turn number 4 with 8 laps to go. It is Reitz, your race leader.
They'll hurry down into turn number 1 and 2. Look at this. Damon Murdy brings it up, parks it on the nose of the 1R of Reitz. Reitz gives him a shot. They'll go down into turn 3. It's going to be off of 4 from 23rd to the win. Damon Murdy. Going to be Folger, followed by Solomon Reitz. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Holy cow.
Come on, folks, put your hands together for Damon Murdy.
Damon Murdy, plus 22. Let's take a look at who's locked in.
Yeah, Damon Murdy, obviously on the graphic there, getting locked in an impressive 23-1 run. Won this race in 2018. Potentially going to start on the front row with his son, Dallin. We'll find out in the putt-off. Troy Folger from California, the runner-up. Dylan Solom, originally from the state of Oregon, now living just outside of Des Moines, third. And Craig Reitz, able to punch his way in, getting that 4th and final transfer spot. As it was exciting.
It was.
And you can see the desperation in those qualifiers. These LCQs, we're going to have even more desperation, but you can't go too wild and crazy.
Absolutely. We do have Troy Folger, who locked in last night down with us in the pits. Troy, I'm sure you slept a lot better last night, knowing that you're able to get it in to tonight.
We got to sleep a little late and woke up early trying to put the modified in the show, so had to get back here early and get to work on that.
Well, Troy, definitely one of the tough drivers when it comes to the Sunoco IMCA stock car scene in the state of California, 2023 state champion. Able to get your way in through a qualifier. That's a big deal. You don't have to mess with the LCQs because those are going to get wild in Western. And both you and I from the West Coast, things can get wild in Western.
Oh yeah, it's hectic back there, but for whatever reason, this show puts on some crazy racing, and they like to beat some doors over here.
Well, you're not unfamiliar with getting into a dance, but this is the first time to do it in a stock car. That's a pretty big accomplishment.
Yeah, I've had an older car. We just put together this new B&B. Paul helped me out, and Bobby over at BHE got me going in the right direction. Vince is turning the wrenches, and Mike's been working his butt off. So my dad's been helping out a ton. So we got to go in the right direction. Just hopefully we make a couple right changes. And I'm not very good at golf, so I've never actually golfed before. So we'll see how that goes, and hope I can start a row forward. But either way, we're in it, and that's the big deal.
Hey, maybe David Smith isn't good at golf too. You never know. Maybe you might find a stick and get some practice swings out there.
Yeah, I think we'll get a hot lap session. We had a couple small little changes. Mid-states over here, they've helped us out a ton. They got us going, changed some plugs and adjusted the valves and put it back together after tech last night. So I can't thank Mid-State and all them guys over there for helping us out. And they're over here helping us right now. So I can't thank them enough.
Well, Troy, we appreciate your time and wish you the best of luck today.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much to Troy Folger down there in the infield. We still have a busy day left here for this championship day. What's on the docket today?
Well, we're going to kind of kick things off. We've got the LCQs for the stock car is going to find out who the final 6 are, and then the final 9 spots for the modifieds. We'll have the Rage Chassis ROC and the Sunoco ROC, Rage Chassis Modified ROC, Sunoco Stock Car ROC, and then it's just dancing. We'll be crowning champions. It all comes down to this day.
It is. It all comes down to this, and we cannot wait to follow along with all the action. We appreciate everyone for tuning in here early. Again, we'll be back on Speed Sport 1 here later today. It's going to be a fun day of racing, everyone. We hope you enjoy what you see because we're going to crown some champions tonight. We're going to send it over to the racetrack with Jerry, Ryan, and Wade to take you through all the action. Thanks for joining us in the studio. We'll be back in a little bit.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to Championship Saturday here at The IMCA Super Nationals, beautiful Saturday afternoon. College football going on, but you know what? It's not what we're worried about. We're worried about going dancing and some racing.
42 of them today.
I know.
By day's end, if you were here for the entire 8 days, you will have seen 521 races for 4,889 green flag laps.
That's a lot.
That's more than 2,
Less than 1 million.
barely.
Yeah, I mean, it's right under that. So, quick car, race product van wall, track prep crew on the racetrack, getting things finessed on in. Of course, we'll give you a quick rundown of how things are going to go today. We'll see 5 stock car last chance heat races. There'll be 8 laps in distance, and then we will go to the track prep. Then we'll go to the fan zone with the stock car race of champions games. Come back with 5 more stock cars, last chance heat race. Then we'll go to the fan zone for the ROC for the modifieds.
Then we'll come back for the final 5 stock car last chance heats, and then go back to the fan zone one more time for the stock car top 8. They will try their attempt to putt.
Try a little
on the
putt,
putting
choo,
green.
choo. Of course, then a way this format will work for both the modifieds and the stock cars. 3 last chance there'll be 15 last chance heat races. There'll be 3 last chance features. Out of the heats, the top 3 go to the
One of 3 last chance features.
and then the top 2 in each last chance feature to the back of the inside, middle, and outside rows for the dance. That's
That's
for
the stock
cars.
Yep. Modifieds, they take 3. We start 33 mods, so
Yep. So then once we get the stock car grade 8 outside row set, we'll go to 5 modified last chance heat races. Then we'll have our modified top 8 in the fan zone. Stock car race champions hot laps. 5 more last chance heat races, and then track prep.
then we come back to modified ROC hot laps, 5 final last chance heat races for the modifieds and track prep, and we'll have the Hope for the Warriors and the honorary starter ceremony at the flag stand. Then we will come back with the invocation and opening ceremony. So once all the fields are set today, we will have our opening ceremony. So when we get done with track prep, right now we're going racing, Jerry.
Yes, so it'll be, then after opening ceremonies, it'll be hot.
All this is on MRP also, the
Yes.
daily schedule, if you want to see what's going on and when it's going on. Everything's on MRP, of course. The big 6 races tonight, we got our race of champions for the stock car, the modifieds, and the 4 big dances. There's an Aussie in the tower. Aussie.
So for those of you that tuned in for the live look-in show from our great friends from Speedway Motors, we thank you for doing that. You can head out right now to IMCA TV, get the broadcast purchased on up so you can join us all day and all night here on Championship Saturday night.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Onger.
Hello, Mr. Clark.
How are you, sir? Don't be sad. You sound like you're a little...
Did you want to sit down?
I'm a bit tired in the